Innistrad Remastered is right around the corner. People are excited. The collector booster boxes are absolutely pumping right now, and I'll go ahead and go on record. Remastered sets are something I really do enjoy ever since, the green box you see behind me in the shelf here, Time Sport Remastered, dropped. I have loved the idea of hanging out in a period of Magic the Gathering history when, life was simpler for me, and I enjoyed seeing these cards for the first time and jamming games at my local game store almost every single day. But there are more things to consider than there ever have been when it comes to buying Innistrad Remastered. I want to break each of the products down right now, and talk about all the things that I think we as fans of the game must consider before spending our hard-earned money on Innistrad Remaster. And when we get to the collector booster box, I'm going to have, let's call it, a pretty big warning. All right, let's get into it. So as I said, I'm a personal big fan of remastered sets for what I believe is the nostalgic gameplay and like the little portal in time that you get when a remastered set drops. But I don't want to look at a remastered set through my rose-colored goggles here. I want to take a step back, take a more abstract approach, and talk about pros and cons and everything that you should think about before you spend $1 of your own money on this Magic the Gathering release. In fact, we're going to do this for every single set that comes out in 2025, so if you like stuff like this and you're new to the channel or you've seen me around for a little while now, click the subscribe button, because for a small channel like mine, every click of that button helps more than you can possibly imagine. But when it comes to considering how to spend our money, and yes, my own personal money on Innistrad Remastered, I want to start with the Play Booster Box. And in my opinion, this is probably the most direct product that ever has been, or maybe not ever has been, that's a bit hyperbolic, but it's a very direct product in my opinion. And what I mean by that is this product truly does serve a single purpose. Now, Play booster boxes, since their inception, since their release, since, yes, the fateful Karlov manner, the box went all the way down to $99, and have you tracked it recently? It's actually kind of seeing a bit of a resurgence. Anyway, that's a different video. I do believe that the Play booster box was a good thing. Now, price aside, I think all Magic the Gathering products should be cheaper. I know some of you might be new to this channel. It's a rant we have all the time. I wish Magic product was cheaper. But the Play booster box as a design, the idea that you have a draftable set that you also gather around for pack cracking fun, and yeah, not everybody buys singles, some people like cracking packs, is a wonderful opportunity for us to, narrow down the number of products that we as fans are enjoying. But this Play booster box and other Play booster boxes, or what they were draft booster boxes for remastered sets, in my opinion, are far narrower. We know remastered sets are reprint sets and reprint sets only, and Innistrad Remastered and the Play booster box is going to be good for one thing, and it's going to do that one thing extremely well. It's going to be good for sealed play, whether it's sealed, draft, limited play, however you choose to experience it. Remastered products, and I believe especially this one, is going to be a ton of fun. Look, taking nothing away from modern Magic design, standard sets, MH3, Lord of the Rings, things like that, remastered sets are a special time to sit down and play some of the most iconic and nostalgic cards, planes, characters, and storylines from Magic's history, and I believe Innistrad Remastered in the Play booster box is going to be wonderful for this. But you must know, before you spend $1 on this product, I think that is where the shine is going to end. In my opinion, looking at cards from Innistrad's past and things we could possibly put in the box, and knowing how they're building up the value of the collector box, I don't have much hope for Innistrad Remastered from a pack cracking perspective. That's right, the pack cracking perspective here at Hometown TCG. This is never something I thought we'd be saying into a microphone, but it's almost 2025 and here we are. But I digress. I would not buy this to crack packs unless you are nostalgic about cracking the packs and opening cards that you used to see. In my opinion, some of the best value for opening Magic product is in the new cards, the new mechanics, and the fun stuff you can get, or in the old reprints, the value that you need a couple of for your commander deck here and there, and it's out of your price range, or maybe a chance to get some new art on something. I don't think we see much of that here in the Play booster box. I truly believe this product is going to be for play only, and because of that, I expect the price of this thing, unless the play booster is printed in an extremely low number, a low quantity of boxes, I think this price is going to come down, down, down. And hey, none of this is financial advice, that's just my opinion, but I'm going to wait for this product to come down, because looking at the predecessors before it, Dominaria Remastered, Ravnica Remastered, and Time Story Remastered is a bit, that was kind of its own special thing. It lived outside the realm of collector boxes, the one foil per box, which was super special. We won't get into that right now. But the other two, the Play Booster box was great at play and not too much else. And I expect we see that in droves here, because we don't even have some of the other high or mid-tier value cards like we did in the previous two remastered sets to carry this box along the way. But that's not the biggest risk here. If you go out and you buy a play booster box and you spend, you know, $150 for a play booster box, and then they come down to their $110 eventually, or whatever the price difference is. I don't have that off the top of my head here as a Magic Encyclopedia, but whatever that might be, I don't think you're going to feel as bad as you would if you go into the collector box without evaluating the product. And in my opinion, this is the most dangerous product of them all. If you are a Magic fan, if you're looking to spend your hard-earned money and you see this box and you see, oh my goodness, look at TCG Player, the box price is climbing, 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 climbing. I need to get after this box. I got to get this in my hands. The value is there. It must be crazy. I would slow down. I think this is a dangerous, dangerous product for a couple reasons. First and foremost, we learned one thing about Wizards of the Coast since the last remastered set. I believe it was Ravnica Remastered came out. We knew, or we didn't know, but we found out that they are going to, let's call it, properly print collector booster boxes. It is not going to be the days of Streets of New Capenna, which over at my other shooting area, I have tons of Streets of New Capenna because I really do love that set. But the collector booster box was abundant and it was many, and Distro was selling it, you know, at lows of 110, and nobody, if you got a Happy Meal, you got a Streets of New Capenna collector booster box inside. I know I got a couple for my kid. It was glorious. I don't think we're seeing those days anymore. These are going to be printed in lower numbers, and in collector booster boxes, that's a-okay with me. But unlike Ravnica Remastered, where there's a lot of mid-tier value and then serialized cards to chase that top-tier value, I believe we're going to be missing key pillars for this box to really hold value from an opening perspective. First and foremost, that mid-tier value, the Shocklands in Ravnica Remastered that we saw where you get them old border and foil, you're not going to have that here in this Innistrad Remastered collector booster box. And without mid-tier value, we see collector booster boxes often fall on the low side and prices drop, and demand will dwindle. But there is something in this collector booster box that is going to continue to drive price up and give you an opportunity to have one of the biggest feel-bads in Magic the Gathering product, in the Magic the Gathering product opening space. And that is the lottery ticket. The idea of the one serialized card, the Edgar Markov, I believe there's one serialized card in the box, and in this lottery ticket chase with no mid-tier value is going to drive the price of these sealed boxes up, 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 and make anybody who buys these expensive boxes and doesn't hit that lottery ticket feel, well, extremely bad. Harken back to something like Lord of the Rings, a set that was extremely lottery ticket driven. There was a lot of chase for the serialized soul rings, even just the special art soul rings, and then, yeah, of course, the one ring. Shout out Posty, I know you're a big fan of the channel. What's up, baby? How you doing? I really do believe that Lord of the Rings had all of this chase going on for it, but it hit a price at some point where it was like, there's not enough mid-tier value anymore, where if you don't hit the big thing, you just feel horrible that you spent that much money. Well, Innistrad Remastered is coming out without that mid-tier value. There's none. It doesn't exist in the set, in my opinion, right now. And because of that, these boxes are going to be make or break, baby. And for the average Magic fan, if you're not aware of what you're getting yourself into, if you're not aware of the risk you are taking, you are setting yourself up to miss that lottery ticket and feel extremely bad, especially as these boxes are printed in lower quantities. And there are some hardcore serial fans. Shout out to the Discord. I'll put the link in the comment section below where we got some serialized chasers in there, Marcus. You know who you are. I really do think those players, those enthusiasts, those fans are going to drive the price of this product through the roof and make the opening experience for someone who, you know, isn't aware of the situation really, really dangerous. So in my opinion, this is a box I personally am not going to open any of for myself. I really do believe in the long-term value of the collector booster box. I don't think it's like the play booster box where it's going to go down, 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 down. I think the chase is going to keep this box really high. It's going to keep it alive. There's going to be a several $1,000 card in some of them. But in my opinion, I don't like it for the average fan looking to spend their hard-earned money on an opening experience when we've got a lot of pretty crazy stuff coming around the corner in 2025. Those are my thoughts. These are the things that I think must be considered before buying these boxes, knowing where the prices might be going, why they're going that way, and what you are getting yourself into is important when it comes to spending your money on your favorite hobby. We're going to do this for, I think, every single Magic the Gathering set in 2025, so if you like that idea, let me know in the comments section below. We went back to the old shooting area for a video or two just because I haven't stood over here for a while, so I kind of missed it. It brought a new energy to the video. Thanks so much for hanging out. Not YouTube, I'm going to put a video down here below, and I'm going to pick the one I think you will like. If you love the channel, you want to support what I do, click on that video because it helps me out a ton, and hey, it might be pretty entertaining. Thanks so much for hanging out today. Until next time, you all know me. My name is Josh, and we'll see you around. All right, goodbye.